A controversial immigration detention facility, nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz and hastily built in the Florida Everglades, has been ordered to shut down. As a legal battle intensifies, the state of Florida has revealed it already has a backup plan in the works. Deep in the Florida Everglades, at a remote airport, stands a facility that has existed for only a few months but has already generated national controversy. Known as Alligator Alcatraz, this state-run immigration detention center was constructed in a matter of days back in July 2025. Its stated purpose was to support President Donald Trump's immigration policies by holding migrants awaiting deportation. The goal, according to officials, was to process, stage, and then return illegal aliens to their home country. The facility was designed to hold up to 3,000 people, though current estimates place the number of detainees between 300 and 400. From the beginning, reports from inside have been troubling. Detainees and visiting lawmakers have described what they call inhumane conditions, citing extreme heat, rampant insect infestations, and insufficient food and sanitation facilities. The state of Florida has pushed back against these claims, insisting the facilities are in good working order. But the conditions inside are not what threatened to close the facility. The challenge came from the outside, from the unique and fragile environment where it was built. On Thursday, August 21st, a federal judge stepped in. U.S. District Judge Kathleen Williams issued a preliminary injunction, a court order that effectively halts all operations at the site. The order is clear. No new detainees can be brought in, and all construction must stop immediately. Furthermore, within 60 days, the state must remove all temporary structures, including fencing, high-powered lights, generators, and sewage systems. The ruling is a victory for the environmental groups and the Miccosukee tribe who filed the lawsuit. Their argument centered on a crucial piece of federal law, the National Environmental Impact Act. They argued that a project of this scale, built in the heart of the Everglades, required a thorough environmental impact assessment before a single shovel could hit the ground. Judge Williams agreed. Her ruling cited significant ongoing and likely future environmental harms to the delicate ecosystem. The Everglades is not just a swamp. It's a vital watershed and home to endangered species, including the Florida panther, which could be threatened by the facility's presence. The judge was critical of the government's choice of location, noting that they failed to provide a good reason for placing the camp in such an environmentally sensitive area. The reaction from the state of Florida was swift and defiant. Almost immediately after the ruling, Governor Ron DeSantis' administration filed a notice of appeal. Governor DeSantis, a vocal supporter of the facility, dismissed the decision as preordained and labeled the judge an activist judge. He has vowed that the state will not be stopped, declaring that Florida is totally in the right on this. The state's lawyers have argued that the facility doesn't pose an environmental threat, claiming the land has been used as an airport for decades. However, the judge rejected that argument, pointing to significant federal involvement in the project, which triggers the need for an environmental review. Even as it fights to save Alligator Alcatraz, Florida has revealed an ace up its sleeve. Before the judge's final ruling was even announced, Governor DeSantis unveiled plans for a second state-run immigration site. This new site has been nicknamed Deportation Depot. It will be located at the Baker Correctional Institution, a former prison in North Florida, about 45 miles west of Jacksonville. This new site is expected to hold up to 2,000 detainees. The cost difference is staggering. an estimated $6 million to convert the prison, compared to the roughly $450 million to build and operate Alligator Alcatraz. The timing of the announcement led many to believe the state was already expecting to lose the court battle in the Everglades. So what happens now? The state's appeal means the legal fight over Alligator Alcatraz is far from over and could eventually reach the United States Supreme Court. This leaves the fate of the roughly 400 detainees currently at the facility in limbo. The judge's order requires their removal within 60 days, but the appeal process may put that on hold. Meanwhile, despite the legal and environmental backlash in Florida, Alligator Alcatraz is reportedly being looked at as a potential model for other states, like Indiana and Nebraska, that are considering similar state-run detention facilities. The shutdown order was celebrated by environmental groups and immigrant advocates, but with a new facility already planned and a fierce legal battle underway, the story of Florida's state-run detention system is far from over.